Hello, everybody. I don't know how much of a preview there is to this thing. Looks like I'm about... Wait, where's that coming from? That's embarrassing. All right, we'll get there. I'm trying to figure out YouTube's new system, which is stupid, but we'll get there. So, welcome. Thank you for joining me. Hi, Beth. Hello to everyone who wants to hang out. Thank you with some hearts and such to people who are helping me getting this thing going. Where did my hearts go? My heart emojis have disappeared, which is not good because I use them all the time. They're like some of my favorite. How do I search? There. Welcome to another stream for Social Togetherness. Thank you, Megan. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining me. I hope everyone has coffee or tea, in my case, coffee. I'm feeling coffee today. Normally it would be tea because I try to make this a chill time for people to relax and have a nice calm interaction in the middle of the day, but today I feel energized. I feel excited about life, the universe, and everything. I think that I am personally reaching a turning point where I'm no longer the anxiety over what's happening in the world has become it's become normal, I guess, is what I'm getting at. And I'm moving on with my life for all intents and purposes. Now, that's a lot easier for me because I live with people, so at least I get some socialization. But for those of us out there who are all alone, that's why I'm here. I am here for you, and if you want to talk, then by all means talk. If you want to listen, then that's okay too. I have this daily live stream set aside to chat, to help people with emotional stability, and I'm sorry, I'm just looking for a lip thing because my lips are chapped and dry. Lip therapy. This'll do. Always remember to moisturize. Always remember to keep your physical wellness in mind as well as your emotional and mental wellness. And for men, that generally means moisturize because we're not good at taking care of our skin or anything that looks like it might be girly, but everybody's got skin and lips and whatnot, so take care of yourselves. I seem to have a visitor in the room who's looking for something.
I'm trying to find where I put my phone.
You're trying to find where you put your phone?
Yeah.
Do you want me to call it?
There it is. It's on the bed.
Is it?
Can you reach it? Hi, Karen. Thank you. Hi.
Hi.
Look what I did.
She got herself a haircut, and I think it's adorable.
It is adorable.
Thank you for being brave.
Yeah, you're welcome. Bye.
Bye. That was Tams. She doesn't usually appear on camera because she thinks that she doesn't look nice. So I hope that everyone out there sends her lots of positivity because I think she's cute as a button. It does look great, doesn't it? It's all like short. So I went and got my haircut just before. seem to be... I've got the soggy unicorn going on today. I'm going to call it the floppy unicorn. But I did that just before this whole thing. Like, I got my haircut, I don't know, last month, and it's still fairly short and manageable. She got hers cut a while before that, like a week before that, and she didn't get it cut nearly as short as she would have if she'd known that she was going to be locked inside the house. So she had her mother cut her hair today, and I think it looks good. I think my hair looks terribly silly, but you know, that's okay. How's everybody doing for taking care of themselves physically? Are we bathing every day, every other day? I personally shower every day because it helps me become alert, but I understand some people don't shower every day. Maybe they bathe every 2 days or even every 3 days, but they have other ways of taking care of their physical well-being, like oil massages, like hand massages, face masks, things like that. Are we all taking care of our hygiene needs? Are we all feeling positive enough that we are taking care of ourselves? I hope so. If not, maybe think about it. Send me a message. Let me know that you need some prompting, because I can absolutely do that. I can say, hey, you, how you doing? You all right? Have you had a bath today? Have you meditated? Have you been eating or sleeping? That's the kind of things that sometimes we need to be checked in about. Terrence is there in the background, you can see. I have a Salem. I have a yawn. I have a Salem on the chair beside me, and my pillow is downstairs, so I won't be hugging the pillow today, but I send hugs, love, positivity out to all of you, and that's directly. I want to connect with everyone who needs a connection. We're not going to play any Magic today, although we did play a full draft yesterday, and I had a lot of fun. I hope that you all enjoyed it too. Hugs back, thank you. I did, however, see the trailer today for the next Magic set, and it looks... Ooh, excuse me. It looks pretty good. It's not going to be one of my most favorite from a like lore point of view. It looks like a cross between Godzilla on Monster Island and Attack on Titan, kind of, as the inspiration for the set. So it's no fairy tales or Greek or Roman mythology, which is what the last couple of sets have been. But it should be interesting. The Planeswalker, let me see if I can... Aha! There we are. So, if I can open up a new browser, maybe what I can do is go Vivian Reed. I don't know where I'm going. Stop. I'm just looking for a picture of Vivian. You know what? This isn't working. Save image to the desktop, and then Where am I? Oh, how embarrassing. Set to the desktop. Background. There we go. That is Vivian Reed. She is a green planeswalker, and she looks like she's going to be the main star of the next Magic set. She's pretty boss. That bow there and her spirit arrows, she's a summoner. She's a creature summoner, and she summons creatures that she has hunted. Oh my god, she's a Pokemon trainer. How did I not get that until now? Well, oh well. She's a pretty amazing Pokemon trainer. She can fire arrows and they become beasts. She is awesome looking. I mean, and I don't know if you can tell. I didn't realize until seeing the trailer. This is a streak of white hair that she's shaved or cornrowed back. So she's got sort of a piebald look. But, man, yeah, she's pretty interesting looking. I don't know much about her from a lore point of view, but I'm sure we'll get to find out more. Her home plane was destroyed. The great forests were destroyed somehow, and she is a nature conservationist. She will not let that happen to another plane. So a very green mentality. All the green planeswalkers are very similar, but you know, she seems pretty cool. I'm glad that you're drinking more water. That's good. I need to drink more water myself. In fact, I've got this big ol' thing of water here, which I'm going to drink. Not all in one gulp, but about a third, along with my coffee. I'm alternating water and other beverages. So that is how I'm sort of regulating it. It's like, I want a coffee. I just had a coffee. I'll drink a glass of water. Now I can go to get a coffee. Hi there, Tams. We need to talk about our gaming content soon, because I want to do more gaming like I did yesterday, but I don't want to do it in the same place that I'm doing the vlogs, so we should get something live soon. Anyway, Tamara's a Magic character? What? You are a Magic character. Did you know that? I don't understand. I mean, I'm not going to disagree with that. She's Chandra Nalar, but who else? Let's see. Yes, Vivian? Why? Because she's a Pokemon trainer? Megan agreed. Okay. Oh, she kind of reminds me of Tamara. Really? That's neat. Although, okay, so I'm going to do this thing again, where I'm going to go and find famous hothead Chandra Nalar. Except all of the art of Chandra is terrible. She's either mad, or she's acting flirty, or there's something weird going on with the eyes, and she's got the worst armor ever. It looks cool, but it's a terrible, egregiously terrible. That one's not bad, I suppose. we're going to... Whoop, there's Chandra. Chandra is a hothead, for sure. So, I guess I should explain kind of what planeswalkers are in the Magic mythos. Planeswalkers are you when you're playing Magic. You are a planeswalker. You get to walk the planes and hop from universe to universe to explore the great reaches of Magic and all sorts of different environments. And you are battling against other planeswalkers using the spells that you pick up along the way. So each of these main character planeswalkers are allegorical to players, but they each have their own personalities. Like, you are your own planeswalker. If you play Magic, you are the great planeswalker Beth, or the great planeswalker Megan. I myself am Step the Ridiculous, and I don't specialize in any one thing. But most planeswalker cards, in fact all planeswalker cards, stick to an area of Magic, and most of them are a single color. They're experts in one single aspect of Magic. Anyway, I didn't mean for this to become a Magic stream. I'm just, the trailer for Ikoria Lair of the Behemoths just dropped, and it's pretty cool, so I would suggest going and checking that out on YouTube. Maybe I will find the link and throw it in the chat, because, it was good. Ikoria trailer. Share. Copy. Paste. There we go. If anybody wants to check that out. But yeah, Magic is one of my pastimes. Let's talk about some of your pastimes. Does anybody in the chat want to mention something that they've been doing to keep themselves occupied over the last week? I know we've talked somewhat about different things, but it's apparently Poetry Month, so if you are a poet or want to become a poet, then all you really have to do is write. I am thinking about writing a poem, but I'm far more invested in writing long-form fiction, so that I may have to just make time for that. But poetry could be a part of that, I suppose. So, yeah. Other than that, anybody got anything they want to talk about? Take the 30-day NaPoWriMo challenge. National Poetry Writing Month. Now it's a challenge. Man, I've already failed. I didn't write a poem yesterday, so I guess I fail. A poem a day for the rest of the month. What kind of poem should I write? I do like haiku. I also like limerick. And limericks don't have to be dirty. They're just, they are a poetic form that lends itself to comedy because it's so light and bouncy. So maybe what I should do is write sad limericks. Or something. I don't know. I'll think about it. Poems. I do like reading poetry. Sometimes. Beth, are you taking the challenge? Are you writing a poem every day for the next 30 days? Do you know? I don't think I could do it. I'm much more likely to be able to write 50,000 words in a month than a poem every day. So, I don't know. That seems like a brave thing. You can watch poetry on YouTube. I should watch poetry on YouTube. You are up for the challenge. Well, I salute you. I think that is phenomenal. And that's also your preferred art medium, too, so that's even better for you. My preferred art medium is narrative fiction, so I should get back to that, I think. Megan seems to think she has no skills to hone or hobbies to work on. Well, it's never too late to pick up a hobby, and you're just, I'm sorry, flat out wrong that you don't have any skills. We've already had this conversation, and that kind of nonsense isn't going to fly with me, Missy. You are incredibly capable, and skills are all learned. They're not innate. You might have some innate technical ability, but inborn skills are not a thing. Skills are all learned. You can do anything that you set your mind to, as long as you have the physical and mental acuity to do it. Now, some people don't have the physical acuity to be a jeweler. I don't. My hands are too big, and my fingers are too broad to do fine detail work. I can grip a hammer, though. There's absolutely nothing wrong with your capabilities, and you absolutely have skills, and you can acquire more skills, and now is the time to do that. And I'm not going to give up on that with you, so you shouldn't either. Now that I've embarrassed Megan by lecturing her for a minute and a half, I hope I haven't scared anybody else off from talking about the things that they might want to do, because I just think the courage to try is hard, but it's much better in the long run than believing that you can't do anything, because you never know where you'll go if you try, but you know exactly where you'll go if you don't try. And that's nowhere. Anyway, you're learning to play Magic, so that's something. We can do that anytime you want. Oh, 10,000 hours. So Megan just alluded to 10,000 hours, which is a quote oft misquoted by somebody. I should look that up. Who was the 10,000 hour guy? Oh, it's now a song. The 10,000 hour rule. Malcolm Gladwell. Basically, the theory is that if you want to not suck at something, you need 10,000 hours put in with, and this is the part that people forget, constant criticism. You need to not just do something for 10,000 hours, but be the tipping point guy? I don't know anything about that. Yes. Yes, the tipping point guy. He popularized this theory of getting good at things. Basically, 10,000 hours spent doing something in a cave will give you some amount of repetitive skill, but if you really want to get the most out of it, then you need to show what you're doing to people and get feedback. You need constant feedback. So if you want to get good at something, the earliest you can feel comfortable with letting other people see whatever it is you're doing, the better. I know that's difficult. I know that's hard, but it's the best way to improve quickly, is to have people tell you what they think, how they feel, especially people who know the thing that you're doing. Because then hopefully they can tell you why what something is not working about it, or why something is very good, or why, if you are someone with an inclination toward a certain thing, how that is working for you. I know, excuse me, one of the things that I need to do personally is be more comfortable with finishing things, because it's consistent for me. When I write long form fiction, I'll be writing well, and then something will happen. I'll get stuck somewhere where it's not that I can't write physical words. I could just write blah 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 all day. It's that at some point in a story, I get so invested that I can no longer move forward for fear of screwing it up. Because when I hit one of those snags early, I can just be like, shrug, whatever, I'll write through it, and I'll fix it in edits. But if I hit one of those snags later, it's like, oh shoot, I don't know if this doesn't feel like the right thing to write here, but I gotta write something, and then I get stuck and stop writing, which is what happened with my most recent novel, which it is now April, and I haven't touched since January. So there's that. Help me out here. How should I treat my not sitting down and writing? How should I keep myself accountable to you guys to do that? What do you think? Is there a good thing that you can think of that I really wouldn't want to do? It is good to take a break from big writing projects, you're right. But I've done that now, and I need to get back to it. You know? I absolutely agree with you that it was good to take a break, but I can't let that break turn into never going back to it. So think about that. And if by, let's say, Monday, I haven't sat down and had a serious look at my writing project, we'll figure out together how to punish me for it. Deal? I don't know. Is there anything else anybody wants to talk about today? Because I am noticing that we're at the half hour. Boy, that went by quickly. But I enjoyed myself. And I'll be back tomorrow, too. Deal. Deal, says Beth. Okay. I'm scared. Well, I will be back tomorrow. And I'm always available on Twitter or via email, theprofessionalstep@gmail.com, or theprostep on Twitter. Or I have to find my Instagram so I should make a screen for like, boop, 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 bring everything up at the end of a stream. I need to improve the graphical quality of these streams. So that's something to work on over the weekend. I am, of course, still streaming over the weekend. And I realize that it's not the weekend yet. Tomorrow's Friday. But I did want to put that into my own head so I can think about working on it. Yeah. So thank you again for joining me here on a live stream for Social Togetherness. I've really enjoyed our conversation today. You can see Terrence there in the background. If you have your own Terrence or even a pillow, go give it a hug. Feel that little bit of physical connection, because I will be doing the same. And I'll be thinking about you. So, thank you. And I will see you tomorrow, 2 p.m. Don't be late. Bye, everybody.